Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, let's repurpose a purpose. Stay tuned. So today, guys, we are going to take something that already had a purpose. We're going to keep that purpose, but we're going to repurpose it. So if I have thoroughly confused you, this will unconfuse you. We have this gorgeous boxed card set, and it is fabulous. This set holds 6 cards and 6 envelopes very easily, and you can see that we even have room on the inside for additional cards that are lightly embellished. This is a very easy project to make, and I'm going to show you why it's so easy. I am starting with some cards that have already been pre-printed, and that's why I said we are repurposing something that already had a purpose. This card is fine just as it is, but we're going to take these plain cards, and I have a whole set of them that have different pictures on them. We're going to take these cards and then we're going to dress them up even more. So I am going to show you the cards that I dressed. So here we have a card that was plain, and I added my little sentiment to the front, and then I added some pale lemon colored cardstock and a couple of pearls, and that's all that this card needed. And then on this one, I simply placed down a nice sentiment on top, and I mounted the sentiment to a couple of layers of cardstock, and that gave me a gorgeous card that was formerly blank, but now it has a really cute message on it. Same here. I took this sentiment, mounted it to some pale green paper, and mounted it to this card. And then I have a couple of cards where I added words, and I love the print on this, so I added "Grow Beautiful Dreams Together." And I think this is perfect for wedding season, because this is perfect for that couple that is just starting out and they're about to grow their dreams. We are going to be taking something that we might have in our homes that are just blank, and we're going to turn them into something that is even more than it was before. So let's get started. So for this project, my box is going to be designed to hold 6 cards and 6 envelopes. The card size that I'm using when folded is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then the size of my envelopes are 4 1/2 by 5 3/4. And then I have 2 pieces of cardstock, one that measures 10 5/8 by 11 7/8, and then one that measures 10 3/4 by 12. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to pick out a couple of cards that I want to work with, and I am going to go with these 2 since I have already done some of the others. So I'm basically just going to fold these in half, and then everything that I plan on doing to these is going to be very, very simple. So I have some ephemera pieces, and I have a whole bunch of them, and so I'm just going to go through and pick out one that I like. And I like this one, but if I put it down like this, it kind of gets lost with the background. So I am going to put a little bit of space in between this and this. So the way that I am going to do that is, this is actually a sticker. So I am going to take it and place it down, giving myself a border, and then I'll use my scissors just to trim it out. Now, if you're not comfortable using your scissors on something like this, you can place it in your trimmer and just trim it out. Okay, so then once I have this, I am okay with how that now looks, because we do have that separation in color, and now you can see that this stands up just a little bit more. So like I said, I am going to keep my cards very simple. I don't want too much on these. I just want to take the plain card and add to it. So I am going to take my glue. You can do this with a tape runner. And I'm going to take this and place it down, and let me get it straight. And so basically, we just took a plain outfit and added some jewelry to it. That's all we've done with this. So now I'm going to bring in this one, and this time I'm going to have this one stand this way. So I am just going to make this one of my beautiful word cards, and I have this cute little saying here, and this card does not require much because the background is very beautiful. So I am going to put down my sweet little saying, and it's just 2 lines, and it says, hearts have all things a memory to hold. And I love this because of the simplicity of it, and everything that I'm doing here is simple. Like I said, just adding some jewelry to an already perfect outfit. So now we have a set of 5 cards, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do just one more so that we can have 6. And I already have this cut out, and it simply says, wow. And I am going to take my glue and just stick this down. We really don't have to do any more to these cards than I'm doing right here. You can bling yours out a little bit more, but you don't want to be that girl that shows up for the party overdressed. Just remember, beautiful outfit sometimes only needs just a little bit of jewelry, and that's it. All right, so now we have a set of 6 absolutely beautiful and functional cards. These are perfect for gifting, for selling, whatever. So now we're going to make a nice little box for these. So to make our box, we're going to take both pieces of our cardstock and score them both at 1 1/2 and at 3 on all 4 sides. Okay, so what I am going to do on my first piece is what I will be doing on both pieces. So we'll do it on the first piece, and then I'll do the second piece off camera because it will be the exact same process. So basically I am folding and burnishing all of my score marks. And then I am going to remove 3 pieces from each corner. So I'll have a corner piece here, a corner piece here, and a corner piece here. The first thing that I'm going to do is go up to that second score mark and drag straight down to free that up. And then I'll angle in just like that. And then I'll angle in on this side. And then I'll come back and remove this piece, and then I'll trim off that piece. So we do this on all 3 sides. So again, I'm going up to my second score mark, dragging straight down, then I'll angle in on that tab, go over to the other score mark, angle in, and remove this piece, and remove this piece. Okay guys, so I have both of my pieces already cut out, and so I have cut out my tabs. And when you're cutting yours out, your lid is the piece that measures 10 3/4 by 12. So this is my lid. I'm going to set that to the side for just a moment, and we're going to put the bottom together. So in the interest of time, I am going to use my tape runner on this. Now, when I'm really making a box, I use glue, but this time I am going to use my tape runner because I want us to have a fairly quick stick on this. So all I'm doing is taking my tape and placing it on each one of the tabs, bringing it up, and closing it so that everything is nice and tight. So now we have our box, and it looks like this. So at this point, I will use my glue, place some glue on that, fold it on the inside, and then just use my bone folder to get everything nice and stuck. And then by folding these over, this helps to just give us a stronger box, because this is a chipboard free project. So now we have the box base, and I am going to go ahead and take my cards and my envelopes and put them in the base. So we have 6 cards and 6 envelopes. So I am just going to tuck those in, and you can see that they fit very nicely. And now we're going to make our lid. So to make our lid, I actually want to cut out a window, and I am going to place down some acetate. So I have a piece that measures 3.5 by 4.5, and I'm simply going to place some glue on this so that we can cut out a window, and you don't need a die cutter system to cut out this window. We are going to cheat the system and just place down a template, flip it over, get that stuck down, and then I'll use my finger blade and trim out my template. And I always save my templates because I might be able to use them again on another project. So I am going to go back and mark this one 3.5 by 4.5, and then I'll put it in my template box. So now that we have the template there, I have a piece of acetate that measures 4.25 by 5.25, and I am going to put that down using some glue. So I am just going to take glue and very lightly go along the edges of this acetate. And then I'll place it down on top here and just try to center everything. And I'm going to use a paper towel, and what I'll be doing is basically just pushing the glue away from the window itself. So I'm helping it to stick, but I'm pushing it outward so that none of it gets on the acetate. So now you can see we have a beautiful, beautiful acetate opening on this pale pink box top. So I am placing glue on this piece. I could have placed double stick tape or my tape runner, but I happen to have the glue out because I had just used it, so I am just going to keep using it. So I am just going to get all of my tabs closed, making sure that my corners are nice and tight. And so once I have my box put together, again I am going to place glue on the outer flaps and fold them in. And then I'll use my bone folder to get them stuck down. And so now our lid is done, and isn't it just pretty? I love this pale pastel pink. We are going to take it and place it on our box, and we should have a nice snug fit, and we do, and this looks absolutely fabulous. I love, love, love it. Such a simple project. We took some simple cards, dressed them up the way that we wanted them to look, and then we created a box for them. This is perfectly ready to be given as a gift or to set out on your craft fair table for sale. And then the last thing that I'm going to do, I have these really cute little butterflies that came in one of my Anna Griffin card kit sets, and I'm just going to place it right there so we can have the butterflies just fluttering all around. And then on the inside we have 6 really fun, really easy to make cards and envelopes. Isn't this just absolutely special? So guys, I hope that you have liked this project, and if you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys, have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.